Hey everyone, how's it going? RWBY McNeil here, back with FamtanFalling and Tom Haran from SickSlickProductions. And
okay.
Every time
from SickSlickProductions.
So many people I know.
I got it right.
All right.
I got it right.
I know just a lot of people I know get it wrong. So
I'm
the
the one from SickSlickProductions.
Which I think is actually a thing.
I'm sure. If it's not, I will eat a fucking hat.
I mean,
not mine. I will find someone else's hat and eat that.
That said, we're doing something a little bit different this time around because we didn't know this, but the Funimation staff decided to take a little bit of a vacation for the next 2 weeks. So the next 2 episodes of the dub won't be out. Basically, it'll be staggered. Next 2 weeks aren't going to be the dub. So instead, this week, we're going to do a double shot of Land of the Lustrous. And we hope you guys don't mind. We understand that you come here for the My Hero Academia stuff mostly. But
just think, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a triple feature of My Hero.
Yeah, it's, well,
it's going to be
if
glorious.
that's how they upload it. I don't think they're going to upload it all at one big shot.
Oh fuck yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a skip and like a delay, so we're gonna be behind all the people who watch it in Japanese, because we're apparently I typically like watching things in Japanese. Learning Japanese kind of helps, but we are currently on the pleb train, so I guess we're dedicated to the pleb.
You know,
train.
it's okay that we're behind all the people in Japanese because so many people read the anime that it doesn't even matter. I mean, read the manga. Jesus fuck.
Silly fact.
Cut that out too.
You read the anime and watch the manga. You just see a guy sitting at home, just like watching this book on his desk, just like looking at it intensely. It does nothing.
They taped a graphic novel over their television.
One of the security guards at my school used to have like coffee, and like people used to kick it over, and then like on accident.
Oh, okay.
Because she would sit it on the ground, and then they would try to, like, you know, cut the corner, and they'd knock over her coffee. So she used to start saying, "Watch the cup." And one time I didn't really understand what she said, so I was like, "Why? What's it gonna do?"
Oh, that's
so
beautiful.
Yeah. That happened.
Those kinds of moments are why people like living. Because utter stupidity is funny. We might, depending on how soon she reacts, might have a special guest star from our Tumblr, or not, from our fucking fucking Discord. Ah!
One of those days, huh?
It's the Tundra, that's why. God.
Yes.
I get your name wrong, Tom. I get the fucking Tundra's name wrong. I'm just a fucking mess today. This is what happens. I finished my fixing Ruby. I'm waiting on one more little piece from a friend of mine, but I finished fixing Ruby part 4, and my brain is fried from the fact that, oh my god, it's done.
Yeah. Your brain's full of fuck.
Yes. That's the best thing for a brain to be full of.
3, 2, 1, go.
This should go better. Dude, I am so high right now.
The ice is talking to me. That's cool. Really, no one? Look, I'm bringing my pun A game to this, alright?
Wait, I missed it. Sorry, what?
I'm
like Floss. I'm transfixed by the voices coming out of the water.
It is a very lovely voice.
No!
I do like how she sinks so slowly. Like the water has. It's weird to note, but like you'd think she would sink faster, but this water is like condensed as shit.
Yeah. Wait, now somebody else has to... Wait. Can she stay?
Go!
Oh, dear God.
Go, Ice Lady!
Oh! Oh, that's standoff.
No! 127 hours!
Oh, I thought of that too late. Oh, what was that? Oh, right. I'm trying to think. That was a joke once. Oh, it was Deadpool. Yeah. Ever see 127 hours? Spoiler alert.
They're gone!
Well,
No,
I gotta hand it to you, Antarcticite. At least you tried.
Very, very, very good pun.
Yeah, it's indubitably.
You might want to try swimming back up.
Nah, she's fine.
Okay. Wait, you're on the bottom. Like, there's literally only one place they could have ended up.
Well, that's what she was saying. They're gone.
Well, what if they
got
dissolved?
They got eaten by the ice.
Oh yeah, because rocks have to have like that special shit put on them, right? To go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yes, sort of. That's just to make sure they're like white. The white powder they have that's covering them doesn't get washed off.
Are we ever gonna see them like without their skin powder?
Oh, we have. I mean, we briefly.
We have?
Very briefly.
Oh, well,
Didn't Whitley clone last episode look like that?
Yeah, I guess we did. I was thinking more of seeing Foss that way, but I guess we have just last episode.
I think we've seen bits of Foss uncovered like that. But like, she basically looks like her entire body, but her hair, the same color. And
yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, but I'm wondering if they'd ever, like, break the illusion. The rock booty illusion.
Oh, I don't think there's any way you're breaking that. Unless you actually physically break the rock booty.
Yes, one of these days. It will happen.
Why would you want to break the rock booty?
Well...
Booty, walking everywhere.
Antarcticite, yeah.
Bucket.
I love his expression. It's just like.
Foss, can't you go one fucking episode? Oh.
What? Whoa, he's fast.
I mean...
Sensei is just the coolest.
Yeah. See, that's the reason that consistency in animation is important. If every character teleported around all the time, it wouldn't be cool when he does it. The chord, sure. E sharp.
I love. That is like the definition of a sassy confusion.
All of you were born.
See, it's very interesting to have the whole memory thing with the limbs and such, because it hit me now that it's a great way to have exposition. You can literally just cut off that part of a person's memories and have it re-explained to them.
Yeah, this is like the best possible version of a like an amnesia trope.
Yeah.
Oh, no hands.
Yeah, come on, no hands. So, how am I gonna get back up? No, you only did the job halfway there, honey. You gotta.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
I was-
literally do not have core muscles. I can't. Oh, okay, there we go.
There we go.
I had to use
Well
my,
done.
I had to use my nose. There's snow in my nose.
I can't pick my nose anymore.
Cock push-ups.
And the white one's just like, this is why I don't work with anybody. What? Oh my god, it's Pride Rock.
Nah, again. Yeah.
古代生物
So
長くは
how
数
are
億
we
年
gonna get up there?
地中をさまよった後
Oh shit.
Oh, what the fuck? Why am I pausing now? Why am I pausing
That's like
now?
that's like
Pause.
exactly what I asked for.
Why am I pausing now?
7:53 for myself on the recording. Fatman, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
It's an alien. Oh,
It's an angel.
it's an Andrew.
Oh
に
no.
なるのはごく稀でほとんどがそのようになり損
Rip her arms off and leave her there.
知識
She
も
lived
含
for
め
all of
先
2
生から教
milliseconds.
育を受け仲間の一員としてということは覚えているか
Listen, lady, sometimes I forget who I
そう
am.
か
So. Batter up.
「金と白金ばかり」金も白金も非常に柔らかく変形しやすい何より
Wait, platinum is soft and malleable?
使えない
Doesn't seem right.
If you get a platinum ring, you have to sign a waiver saying that the doctors cannot physically remove it from you. So they have to remove your fingers
Wait.
in case you break your hand with a platinum ring on. Like, platinum, I don't know how soft and malleable platinum is.
Well, I mean, compared to gems, I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Oh.
I don't. I mean, you can break rocks with other
拒
rocks.
絶反応だなインクルージョンが気に入る可能性がある
I would think it'd be like too heavy, maybe.
中を空洞にするとか
What is this? Giant ball of light.
Remember what they said last episode?
No.
No, I don't. They say a lot of
一
things,
旦
dude.
外そう
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Well, that's
Oh no!
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I love Hunter. Like, did not expect this today.
This is unfortunate.
取れない
Yeah, they get
かも
gold. Always believe in your soul.
Oh shit.
It's an angel.
You gotta play that Spandau Ballet.
Dude, you guys always pick the worst fucking times, man.
No, but they said last episode the sunlight only comes out once or twice during the winter, and when it does, it's almost guaranteed that Lunarians will appear.
Those fucking Lunarians.
Fucking Lunarians.
なんか包んでない。
This is probably fine.
どうなってる？私。何これどういう意味？
I am not
助かってからね。
急に晴れる
Hey, old man.
急がねば
Yeah, but you can teleport.
I don't know. He's fast, but he can't teleport.
You saw how fast he was in that last episode.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
When he was just like trundling along
shit,
slowly,
They're outside the school.
and everyone's just sprinting to keep up with him.
Oh, this is rather unfortunate.
No, he'll be fine. Or he'll die. Either way, he'll be fine.
He's the dog in the burning house. This is fine.
Yes.
Our arrows will blot out the sun.
足止めする気
Then we shall fight in the shade. Oh, they're tugging on his robe. That's some bullshit. Oh, shit.
Cowabunga!
Okay, I mean, this is cool.
Okay. Slap him.
Watch out for the Jaws of Life thing. That would,
駅のレポートにあった新型か。
that's what got the twins.
フォスは築地には気づかれてないようだ。
Just the way the thing is undulating, I can't help but think. Veggie
Oh, fuck.
Tales, veggie.
Why am I... Oh wait, is that the same wrist that she had snapped off earlier?
I think it is.
Okay, then maybe they just couldn't.
なるほ
Like,
ど
because the doctor's still asleep, I assume. So
ゾクゾクは
maybe
す
they
る
just
が
couldn't get it on properly.
私には届かない
Man, they're really determined this time, huh?
学校の方から。
Incoming.
Pay attention!
God damn it! I just got that thing turned. I just put that thing back on.
返せ。先生のことを忘れたらどうしてくれる？
The fuck?
Gem grenades!
I think you're gonna lose a lot more than your memories there, Mike.
Why does touching it break her? Is she just fucked up,
It's
or
the
is this like...
momentum. The momentum is carrying all that impact. She's not being as graceful as you need to be in order to withstand that kind of damage.
Jesus.
And she could still do that though, shit. And Foss and the Glob. I think we can all agree this was not my fault. Oh.
Well.
I mean, they put the twins back together. Oh. Okay. She's fine.
一点といったところか。
This is fine.
先生も褒めてくださる。あ、でも
Oh, right, you.
まうかも。どうしよ
Honey, you got other problems right now.
う。
I love how it has a little sheen on it.
うわ
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
変わったな。
違う違う仲
一体インクルージョンは気に入ったのか。
ない出してくれ
Honey, I'm kind of in a bad way right now.
乱暴もう少し優しく言って
我慢しろ。だ。
危ない僕に当たる
Yeah, gold is way too soft and malleable.
Yes.
Look how soft and malleable it is right now.
ママで痛くないんだろ。
Well, it's not. That wasn't the issue. Soft and malleable was 'cause I don't. You can't melt down gemstones. I think that's kind of the big thing. You can.
Oh! Why
Boom!
did you tempt
Headshot!
fate? Why did you tempt fate? There is a thing called tempting fate. Okay, we get it.
Everyone just dies around her.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people end up dying in the show.
寂しくないように。
Dude, they're gonna put you back together in like an episode and a half.
Who fired the arrow?
That person, I guess. I mean, technically they are moving.
Just not in any way that
That helps.
benefits you in any way.
僕の手なら戦うんだ。
I mean, you look like you belong in like the Evangelion rebuild films. I mean, there's like 50 of you, so like I think they'll be fine.
I'm almost certain that's more gold than she put on
There
her
was
in
a
the
lot
first
on the
place.
ground. I think that they stuck her into a vein. That's what happened, I think.
Oh.
Ooh! Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait a minute. Oh man, Boss gonna kick some ass now? Oh.
新しい強い手だ。
But your body can't maintain it.
無理をする勇気だってあるよ。
Um,
どう
She's sure going fast if it's crumbling her. Yeah, she's heavy now.
Yeah, just a bit. She's headed for the water. Glad you're here, Sensei, but if you'd come like 5 minutes earlier...
He doesn't look very good for wear, does he?
I mean, his outfit doesn't. He looks fine.
He always looks
あん
fine.
たは
His outfit is what
僕
demonstrates
の
what
身
is
代
really
わり
going
にな
on.
りました
Everybody does, honey. We're used to it.
私のせいだ。
For putting you with her. So I'm kind of fucked up right now. You want to get the doc?
君の微笑みもかけらも
I completely forget. This is a I guess this is a interesting way to do the
This
ending.
credits.
Yeah, these are the credits.
This credits is really pretty.
It is. I love this song.
Yeah, it's a really pretty song.
Well. Yeah. So Foss is part gold now.
I mean, I assume your body can handle all that. I mean, it looked like it just moving was enough to like self-combust her.
Mm-hmm. Pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. Maybe they should have kept trying. Like, maybe it's like, well, maybe we can try one of these other metals.
Well, I
Let's
mean,
not put the gold on our body right away.
But when it comes down to, like, you were saying, like, malleable, I think it is because, like, gems you can't melt down. You have to, like, chip them away and piece them together. I think malleable in the sense that they are, they can become liquid. I think that's what metals are supposed to be in this circumstance.
She can become liquid, though. Like, Antarcticite was in a bathtub full of herself.
Yeah, but, stop it. It's just a preview of the next episode. I thought it was going to be more.
I mean, we're going to watch it in like 5 seconds anyway, so.
Yeah, but you don't want to spoil that 5 seconds.
Alright. I'm going to episode 9 now, then. Alright, 9 and 7. Okay.
But I was thinking of, like, what we should watch after we finish Land of the Lustrous, and I was thinking, anyone want to watch the Phoenix Wright anime and suffer with me?
Today?
No, not today. I mean, like,
Okay.
like to replace Land of the Lustrous once we're finally through with it.
Oh, I've never done anything Ace Attorney related ever, so.
Well, you can don't worry. There's plenty of suffering to go around. We're equal opportunity suffering people, but me and Fatman especially.
That's true. Yeah.
Because it is a bad anime. And Sync argues with me.
We should watch something good, I think. Just because I'm going to start working on my Volume 5 review, and I don't need more bad shit in my day.
But the bad makes the best reactions. Look at it right now. Do you argue that was a bad episode of Land of the Lustrous? Do you argue that was a good episode of Land of the Lustrous? Which do you argue that was?
That was a pretty good episode.
I was in between.
But there's not much to talk about regarding it. It was a
Yeah, because it wasn't good. It was just in between. It was like, it was fine.
Even when it was good for, like, My Hero Academia, we usually came out not saying too much. So it's like, maybe we're just choosing the wrong kind of shows to react to.
My Hero is shonen. It's like boilerplate. When it does the stuff right, it does it like in the most like I don't know, not necessarily predictable, but like predictable way. I don't know. Is there a word that means predictable but like isn't predictable?
Basic?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
I guess.
I mean, that doesn't.
Like My Hero isn't special. My Hero doesn't do anything special. It just does stuff good.
Foreseeable.
Yeah,
Well,
the story's
foreseeable.
one you've probably seen 1,000 times, but still good.
Yeah.
Like anticipatory.
I think the most special that My Hero ever was in Uraraka versus Bakugo's tournament match.
Which I still haven't seen.
Yeah, go watch it.
I'll watch it,
Yeah, that was the highlight of the whole season 2 to me. That just like
and some of the animation really makes it stand out.
Who cares?
People who like animation.
Oh, right.
I will say, I think I cared more for the Arctic gem than I did for most of the other gems in the show.
Well, that was just a show trying
for the 2 episodes we had her.
Dragon Age 2's comment. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What on the Twitter? On the Twitter or where?
I just put it in the Ash Pit, but oh my goodness gracious.
Ray isn't a Mary Sue though.
No, I'm not pulling the pin on that hand grenade.
Have you guys ever watched Cinema Wins?
And people say Cinema Sins is bad.
Cinema Wins is just like they're trying to do a positive spin on it, like, and it works.
Yeah, they're doing the opposite of Cinema Sins.
And it's
like, but how do you feel about Cinema Sins in general? Like, are you like Bob Vid's level of against Cinema Sins, or are you like normal person level of against Cinema Sins?
I enjoy Cinema Sins, but I don't take them. I take them with a grain of salt. Like I think you really should. Because I mean,
I don't even.
Video, I think.
I think that like saying they merit a grain of salt is going too far. Like, I mean, I never knew when I watched the Bob Vids video. I never knew the length to which they would go to defend some of the shittier things that they've done. Like, the fact that they claim that they put intentionally ignorant sins into their video is just like, yeah, you guys are shit. I always knew you guys were bad, but I never knew you guys were shit. But it's like when they're talking about, yeah, they're clickbait. They do whatever movie is the most popular, and those are always their worst videos. So whenever Bob Vids goes like, "Oh, it's a Marvel movie one. Let's just see how many things they get wrong." It's because they don't give a shit. Like, watch one of their Cinema Sins for like a really good movie like Arrival. And they're like, actually, like, that's when they show their real passion for movie making, when they're sinning a movie that they really love. Like,
yeah,
you can't watch their clickbait. If you watch their clickbait videos, like, oh, hey, guess
fair.
what?
That's fair. I'm not arguing against that.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious 7's coming out. Let's do all the Fast and Furious movies this week. It's like, no, don't watch those. They're terrible.
You said it yourself. When they're doing a movie they genuinely love, that's where you can definitely see they have a passion for what they do. And
yeah.
So, like, giving them a grain of salt isn't necessarily a wrong thing to do. I just think you take them with it. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. I watch other reviewers. I don't let Cinema Sins dictate whether or not I like things. And what I like about Cinema Wins is that they're very upfront about, like, they're not trying to force any kind of flaw. They're trying to see connection where there might be connection. And so one of the things I watched with Cinema Wins, I watched their entire Star Wars series. And it's actually very interesting because it never occurred to me how they pieced together what George Lucas was going for with the entirety of the prequel trilogy. And they point out, like they don't care about any of the criticisms. They still enjoyed the films. You know, they're very honest upfront about that, and it's appreciable. It's very appreciable in the videos. Honestly, I've enjoyed watching Cinema Wins more than I've ever enjoyed watching Cinema Sins. So I highly recommend checking out at least the Star Wars series they did, because it's actually a very, very strong series of films they reviewed. They even made me slightly appreciate Episode 7 a little bit more. So that's something.
7?
Yeah.
Force Awakens?
Yeah, they already did a Force Awakens, and it was okay. It made me improve my opinion of it just a little bit. Not the greatest.
I don't know.
Especially because, like, this was before Episode 8 came out. And they were like, okay, there's a lot of signals here that this was, that they have a plan going forward. And I'm just sitting back knowing what I know now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you poor bastard.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
While Force Awakens is a better movie than the other one, Last Jedi,
Yeah.
I think Last Jedi has more value in terms of being a film. Like Last Jedi was just a better movie from almost every regard, but it was so
I would argue that.
uninspired.
Well, I mean, I've always argued, and this was intentional on JJ's part when he made Force Awakens, was it was intended to kind of be derivative of the other Star Wars films, just to get the entire series back on track after what everyone thought was a betrayal back in the prequel trilogy, which I think. No,
I don't know, man. I think that's more like what I don't know. I'm gonna make a video about Last Jedi. I'm working on like 2 of my longest videos at the fucking same time right now, and they're both
buddy,
about.
I'm sorry.
I'm working on the Volume 5 review because I got to do the Volume 5 review, and I'm working on my fucking Last Jedi video, and it is getting out of hand. I'm getting
just like
I have.
Antarcticite.
Yes. Yes. We're not talking about the episode, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so Antarcticite, she sure shattered. A lot of people were shattering this episode for doing very, very basic things like walking.
What?
Why does rocks going fast make them break? Why is that just a thing happening now?
No,
Is it cold? Are the rocks getting cold so they're getting brittle? Maybe I just answered my own question in this condescending tone. Maybe it makes perfect sense, but it seems kind of silly to me.
Well, I mean, part of it is that Antarcticite going fast. If you notice, all of them are typically very graceful when they move and they attack things. They're typically.
I haven't seen any. Like, I haven't been able to identify any difference, any less graceful movement. Like, I don't know if it's just that I haven't.
Well, up until she
noticed.
lost her hand to it, she was being, I think, very fluid with her movements, and then later on, when she lost her hand, she got more and more berserking, more wild, and that's where it kind of started pushing her. Combine that with all the explosions going off around her, and suddenly coming into conflict with like struggling against multiple different targets.
I mean, I understand that, but I didn't recognize a tangible difference.
Sounds like a personal
Like
problem.
maybe if you played them like right next to each other, then I would be able to tell, but it wasn't like obvious. Like, I didn't really consider that, oh, look how graceful their movements are versus, oh, look at how rough and jagged their movements are. It was like too subtle of a shift. And
And doesn't Bork like go berserk every time she's in a battle?
yeah.
Well, she's also the hardest. So this is actually going counter to your claim. Fatman, this is what you wanted to see. Characters fighting like they're actually made of what they're made of. Characters not fighting like they have aura. Characters fighting like they're made of the hardest substance in the entire entire planet. Bort fights like she's made of Bort.
That's why I like Bort. I've said multiple times Bort is my favorite character.
But okay, so
But like I still think that they should at least try harder to make it look like they're, you know, being graceful. Like if their turning point is
Bort fought this thing. That's pretty damn graceful.
Wasn't that during her shattering?
No, that was before she started shattering. That was like that was her opening move, was the surfboard fight. Or snowboard
Didn't
fight.
she also I mean, yeah, okay.
I guess part of it is that this is my second viewing, so maybe I'm picking up on things more than you.
Yeah, that's what they're trying, like, I mean, saying that's what they're trying to do, it's like, okay, but that's not what I noticed while watching. I didn't really see them.
But also remember what they said about Antarcticite. She's actually technically, I believe, weaker than Foss in the hardness category. But she's the only one that can stay awake during the winter. So she's not supposed to be fighting these things. It does strain on her. So her movements have to actually carry, like, okay, so even when she's trying to be graceful, I think it does still have an impact on her body. Sort of like Diamond. Diamond herself, whenever she was trying to be graceful and try all these different techniques, she still wound up getting cracked micro fissures all along her inside, and her body started falling apart. They pointed that out. So I think that's what what they're getting at with that.
I honestly don't remember Diamond at this point. There's too many gems.
You don't remember Diamond? She was the one that hung around with
I remember
with
Diamond.
the slug.
Yeah.
She was one.
She was the ship.
Oh,
she
right,
was
right,
like
right, yeah.
she was the shipping fuel episode
Where's
early
she
on.
been lately?
Asleep.
Everyone is asleep except for.
Well, before that, I mean, she's been absent for kind of a while now.
She was in the. We saw her when they all went to bed. She had little ponytails.
Yeah, but like in between.
They moved on, Tom. You can't expect them to focus on all 90 million rocks
There's
all
too
the
many
time.
gems. I'm still waiting for fucking Cinnabar to do something, for fuck's sakes.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Now we're going.
Yes.
Now we're playing with fire. Wait.
That's fixable.
This is fine.
You'll be fine. What did you dissolve? Nah. Suffered for me.
私のせいだ
I never should have sent you along. Seriously, it's been 9 episodes. How have I not learned this lesson?
Seriously, I should have just. You know what? At the end of this week, I'm just disassembling you. Minute winter's over.
You know what? There's really a simple solution. All this dumps her in the water, walks back to the school.
No. He needs to do something more permanent. Like, because, like, then she'll just get, her microbes will get reabsorbed by the ocean, and then like thousands of years down the line, another similar character will be born. So he needs to make sure it's permanent this time around. Why am I talking about exterminating a gem?
I mean, someone's gotta do it.
Yeah, the Lunarians.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, outside of the anime.
So, Floof, are you actually going to have running commentary in
You
this?
guys and still hear the pretty music.
Floof, are you going to actually have running commentary through this? Because last time we did this, you were like, I looked at your
I know, I was absolutely like quiet, I know.
Cinnabar, fucking do something. Anything.
He could really Antarctica could really use a hand there.
Look, okay, look, you've missed the pun train. I was already on that. We're past the Antarcticite puns, all right?
Yeah, Foss is disarmed, and
we've already broken the trend.
broken because they shattered.
Shut up.
Hey.
Hey, spring.
So it's like 4 months later now.
Probably
she's
like
still-
a month and a half.
She's still gold.
How quick does winter go?
3 months.
Well, in California, winter lasts like 15 minutes.
True.
It might be chilly one night. You might need a jacket.
Wait, what?
But then the next day, you're like, oh, it's hot.
Wait, is that Foss? It's not just the arms. It's like her face looks different.
Well, it's been 6 to 8 months. I mean,
No,
that
but
does
at
look
her. She
very
looks like,
different.
She looks like she just went through both theaters of World War II.
That's a way to put things.
She's a badass now. She does look extremely different.
Yeah.
ボス、どちらに見える？
So did we just miss all the character development in between?
No, we
Like-
saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it. We've already seen it all.
Yeah, we didn't miss the. We
Okay,
didn't
so
miss
that's
the
just-
catalyst for development.
Yeah, true,
We've
okay.
just missed the transformation.
Okay. I kind of
Yeah.
wanted to see the transformation.
That's-
Yeah, that would have been fun.
It's part of the point of Hoseki no Kuni is that like when you lose like a piece of yourself, it like leads to different changes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
The gold
I
is the
mean,
badass
it's good that we
part.
saw the catalyst, at least.
先生
Yeah.
やはり旧式でした
Oh, and there she is. His robes are still a mess.
Actually,
He
I think
didn't
they're
fix
even
them.
doing this.
I don't know if any of the rocks know how to sew.
One of them does.
Well, isn't
You're
she
not
still
awake
asleep?
Wait, are they awake? They're still asleep.
There's still snow on the ground, so if it's spring, it's like really early.
流氷を処理してきます
So wait, does she have to go to sleep the rest of the year now?
金と白金の重みで以前のように
And that was like the one thing you had going for you.
その重い腕を支えるため、合金が網
What time are you guys at, by the way? I was on the wrong episode.
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh,
worry about
God
it.
damn it, man!
4:59.
5 minutes.
4:59. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
今日の仕事がこれだけでは
Just me is at 5:20.
アン
We'll
タ
let you
ー
know
ク
when
に
it
報
is.
告でき
I'm sync now,
Okay.
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 cause I'm a ninja.
14, 15, 16.
Yeah, perfectly
You
synced.
know. Good.
And
Yeah, no, it's weird because I clicked on episode 9 and it still kept me on 8 for some reason.
Oh.
When Daya wakes up and sees what happened to her girlfriend, she's gonna be so like what the fuck?
Nah, I think they're more besties because her girlfriend is totally
Ken
bored. Well, I don't know. Her crush is bored for sure.
And that, yeah.
And with this, I will make a new best friend.
When they all wake up and they see that she's not the kid
I
they can
named
push
it
around
Wilson.
anymore, they're gonna be like, "Hey, Foss, we cool now, right? You're not gonna like get revenge on all of us, right?"
Sensei, I see you
Like
picked
seriously, every bitch in that school is gonna have to like sleep with an eye open now.
アンタークた
Well,
だ
she
い
might
ま
not even remember.
今日は晴れて今回も旧式だった残念だ
Oh, they found a piece.
Aw.
さっぱりしただろ君みたいになりたくてが見つからないとこを紙で埋めてみたんだどうせすぐ合金で押し出されちゃうで時間もあったし最近ずっと起きていつ月人が来ても大丈夫それに繰り返し君がさ
This got surprisingly dark.
Boobs!
That's
I
that.
mean, and her just like,
That's. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, eyeball. Okay.
Now she can't even keep her eyes open and she'll see that shit.
Poor Foss, man.
部屋で寝なさい。
ちょっと何かやってた方が押しますねそのままだと レッドベリルが起きた時超怒られますよ。あーって。
これしかないのだが。
大丈夫です。なので大丈夫です。髪
Yeah,
も
I'm
う
not
ま
in a
く切
huge
れました。
gold cube anymore.
How to sew.
They're all gonna wake up and she's gonna like replace all of their jobs. Even the doc's gonna be like, wait, how did you? How I had a lot of time. On
I
my hands.
literally had to
Yeah.
fuse gold to my body. I think I figured a few things out after that.
見るのは初めてです。
Best way to learn medicine is to practice it.
こんな速さで変わ
These backgrounds are so great.
怖いな。
Yeah.
お前もだ
They
よ
are。pretty.
それはそうですね。怖い。
Oh crap! I'm leaking again.
And then it starts to absorb Sensei.
His hand just like sucked into her eyeball.
すみませ
She
ん。
replaces Sensei's
これは
job.
古代生物。
Also, anyone else notice that she's using forearms right now?
Yeah.
ですから
I didn't pick up on that last time around.
She has a lot of hands on her time.
I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that.
I'm ashamed to admit it took me a minute.
I was right there with you.
Who's yellow? Who's the yellow girl?
That's Yellow Diamond, I think.
Yeah.
Is it spring already? Ah, what we miss?
みんな
Hi, Jade.
More rock booty.
A lot of rock
も
booty.
う少し
Lot of
Ah,
rock
rock
booty.
shoulder.
朝礼の
Lot of booty and shoulder. This is the rock extravaganza.
I'm so getting
Thanks,
demonetized.
Antarctica. Yeah, about that.
アンタークのこと本当ですか？
I cut it like the bitch who
後
insulted
で
me
ちゃん
last.
と話すね。先生からもあるはず。とりあえず新社の様子を見てきてもらえますか？できれば朝礼に出るように言ってください。
Yeah.
そうでした。二葉も気まずいんでしたね。失礼。新社って誰だっけ？
So, her entire purpose, this entire show, she's now forgotten.
Oh wait, so they can't push Foss around anymore. So then they go get Cinnabar? Ugh.
もしかして僕結構やばい。
Honey, I can tell that just by looking at you.
Red Barrel, I
22
love
日目
you.
にあん彼は前線したが助けが間に合わなかった。
That's kind of a lie, but the well thought part.
ア
I
ン
mean?
タークの後任は
すいません。フォス。
アンタークの後任はフォスフォフィアンタークが連れ去られた詳細を述べよ。
息が。髪も。あの腕。
Oh, did they need to use like pieces of her hair to fill in the cracks in her face?
Yeah, they mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
あんた
Yeah, okay.
僕をかばって連れ去られた。
Oh, so that's par for the course.
こ
Oh,
アンタークは断片を乗せた新型機と交戦し無産させた直後もうアレキのレポートにない方で中央の器とそれを取り囲む見たことのない一回り大きな月人が8体いてこのくらい器を囲むように
Girls, this will be on the test. Pay attention.
ああ流氷に両腕を取られて抗菌がついたのでそのまま使ってる危険なもん
Goddamn printer.
I mean, I'm close to self-combusting at any moment, but other than that, I could own this fucking school now.
あ腕はいいやどうせ伸びてお城へ落ちるから新社
通りでした。朝礼には出たくないと。気になるなら直接。
I don't remember her,
いや
so I
話す
can't.
ことないしそれに
Diamond, I love you.
Diamond is best girl.
いやあれ疲れるからちょっとあんた
私背景変わってんじゃない夏服作り直すかあと髪型勝手に変えなんだからやっぱでかくなってんじゃん
体が大きくなってますね。
Red Barrel is the best spaz.
まだいける
余裕だ。
What the
ボスケンさアンタークのそのまま使うどうせならこのいいよね
Oh god, this is my life
ちょっ
now.
と脱いでみて
I
脱
wanna
いだら
die.
そのままで。
偽物
Fuck you.
いいことがない
だろうな。その合金とやらの。
God damn it.
ちょボルツダイヤ旅をするのは先よ
じゃあ抑えてろ。
よーし
Oh, fuck you.
偽物
腕すごいね。訂正の遠心率計
I'm
算。
gonna start going to sleep like our Antarctica did.
Oh god.
さっきの築地の方他の方も
They're such shallow bitches.
からこのような攻撃を受けます
大人
せいから注意してもらいたいのですがいた
I want to go back to the days when none of you cared about me.
そうしたいまだ最初終わってないわよ
解剖。
The redhead's the only one who's allowed to touch me right now.
Stretch, fix, break, measure.
気をいじくるのは順番だ
Fuck.
Line up first.
Line up first.
冗談だ
いません。
I just.
冗談
Oh.
ま力に孤独はつきもの
Yeah, Uncle Ben never taught you that, did he?
先生も孤独をお感じになることがあるのですか。
秘密
Oh.
That's adorable.
It's weird. Like we see them like as they're kind of like children. Like
Yeah.
They're like kids, but they're like hundreds or thousands of years old.
Yeah.
this is what happens when you only have like 30 people to socialize with in your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that grass.
Look, I don't remember who you are, so... Oh, never mind.
いや、本当意外とまさかのマジな展開で驚くほどずっと、まあ、ですよね。くそ、嘘だってバレてるな。ま、仕方ない。まだ手がかりすら、つうか自分のことで精一杯で。
Fuck her, then. Like, who cares?
何かしら。さっきは寄ってたかってごめんね。先生が。限界だったみたい。先生。僕が寝なくなったのに。だからな、悪いことしてしまった。なので、先生お昼寝シフトに切り。お前も巡回に加われるか聞きたくて。巡回ね。
Thought Patrol.
本当に大丈夫か？大丈夫、大。
I've been doing it all winter. It's fine.
あんなに憧れた戦争の。今はもう危険な作業。
Hey, twins, don't get killed this time.
フォス。二人にちょ。
Their summer uniforms are longer than their winter uniforms.
No, they're not.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right here, they are. They're nice thick.
They're not, I guess. They're rocks. Why do they need to be warm or cold? If the cold makes them more brittle, wouldn't they want to wear like fucking parkas all the time?
危な。でも。でもうまくいった。割れる。割れちゃう。動けなかったホストは重い。よかったね。立派になって。
Yep, Foss gets all the ladies.
すごい。あれがフォス。バイバイ。
Two hands.
フォスフォフィライ。
Is
Oh, come on, boy.
is she
Don't be
jealous? What a
Don't be petty.
fucking bitch.
Don't be petty.
What a
That was,
What a
it-
good
Timmy, that was
episode.
a really weirdly paced episode.
Yeah, kinda.
yeah. That wasn't
It's
that
nice
bad.
to see some actual character development for once.
Aw, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with this show, is that this entire season is effectively just a grand character development for Foss. Like, every single instance has been her slowly chipping away the old and becoming something new. Or in certain cases, expediting that greatly by literally chipping away parts of her body.
Yeah, that's like a really like easy excuse, I guess, cuz like breaking parts off of her like actually change her by making her forget stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, but it works because at the same time it also explains why they can't die, and it becomes like memory loss becomes their form of death, and I find that just absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, they started off with that, so it's not like it ever gave us a chance to really care.
And yet, all that she can't, she still can't ask Cinnabar to prom.
Yeah. Her girlfriend is so sad. I imagined. Her tsundere girlfriend. Floof, you got anything to add on that episode?
That's right. Next episode and the one after is the fluffiness.
Fluffiness for Rock?
You'll see.
Fluff.
You'll see.
Yes.
Don't spoil it.
You'll find out. The show's about to summon it.
Well, hopefully Dashi will be able to make it next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
she was just not feeling well.
Oh.
But yeah, so this is where I mean, we've already passed. My entire favorite arc was the Antarcticite arc, with Voss really coming into her own as a fighter, as per se. But there's still a little more to go. Like I said, it's weirdly structured because the manga itself doesn't follow a main through line. It's mostly just Voss growing in relation to different arcs that happen. Like, so it's not like there's any. Here's a question. Max, you read the manga, yeah?
Yes.
I've already told them that the slug people don't return in the anime. Do they return in the manga?
Yes.
Hey!
Okay, so like I was right that they're literally just they're not necessarily adapting. They're one-to-one adapting the manga, at least in that regard, where they're not trying to make it paced like an anime. So, as an anime, the show doesn't, I don't think, function as well. I think as a small snippet of a larger story, I think it works well, and I really hope there's a season 2. But I don't think we've heard anything about that, have we? Oof.
I don't think there's a season 2 happening. I don't know.
Get a Grimgar season 2 as
Who are the people
well.
that
I haven't
produce
heard
this?
shit about that.
Jose no Kuni. Land of the Lustrous is produced by.
Pretty sure it's by Studio Orange. Let me check.
That's what it said at the end of the credits, yeah.
Studio Orange. Let's see what else they're doing.
Studio Orange.
They've done Majestic Prince, Black Bullet, Norn 9, Dimension W, Active Raid, Land of the Lustrous. How weird. They didn't do anything for 2018, it looks like. Well, actually, wait, they still have the October. Huh. It looks like they take, like, roughly a year and... It took a year and a half to get Land of the Lustrous out.
Like, to animate it and shit?
Well, I mean, like, typically it looks like they had, like, a half-year animation process, and they got it out by the next adjoining season. So Norn 9 and Dimension W were both released in... Like, they were released in the same year, in the same month? That's... Oh, because they were co-animated with Kinma Citrus and 3 Hertz. Okay, so it took a year for them to produce their fully original series, their standalone series, Active Raid. And then it took a year and a half, or I should say maybe like a full year of animation, I should say, to get out Land of the Lustrous, because that released... Well, Active Raid released in January 7th, 2016. Land of the Lustrous premiered in October 7th, 2017. So it was almost like a year and 6 months later that they released Land of the Lustrous, or even like 8 months later, roughly that. So I'm wondering if it's just like they're going to release the next Land of the Lustrous season, but it's just taking a while.
I mean, that kind of animation probably...
Yeah, it's good animation.
Takes... Yeah, it probably takes... Well, I don't know shit about animation, so I can't speak for anything.
Their next thing is Monster Strike, the Monster Strike movie 2, which is coming out in October of this year. But like, looks like they haven't done anything Monster Strike related before that. I don't know. I can wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, that makes... Huh. Orange was founded by Eiji Inamoto, who worked on Zoid's Chaotic Century and Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Is Zoid's Chaotic Century the good one?
Let me see.
Is that the one with the Blade Liger and Zeke?
I only vaguely remember Zoids.
I don't know.
Dude, Zoids was my jam growing
I
up.
remember
There's
liking it.
Zoids
I
New
just can't
Century.
remember. For the life of me, I can't remember anything
I have
about
watched
it.
Zoid's New Century, which was with Bit, who had the Liger Zero. That was the one that I watched, but there was Chaotic Century with the character Vaughn. It looks like Vaughn Flyheight.
I kind of remember that name, and I kind of remember the Liger Zero one as well. I think I watched both of them, but I just can't
I have
remember
seen
either
one
for the
episode
life
of
me.
Chaotic Century. I need to go back and watch that at some point. Maybe that's what we should all
Yeah.
watch together next after we finish.
Yeah.
After we finish this, and we're still watching.
Yeah, no,
Manga.
Chaotic Century, I fucking grew up on that shit. I used to, like, wake up at, like, 5:30 in the morning so I could watch it before I went to school.
Dang.
Alrighty, so
Yeah.
That was
how's that? How's that? After Land of the Lustrous, after we finish Land of the Lustrous, we'll watch Zoids. Everyone good with that?
Alright, I'm gonna see if Zoids is even part of this catalog. Hang
We'll see. Yeah.
on. It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Wow, there's
It's
like 5
on
different
perfectly
series.
reputable streaming sites.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind walking back down memory lane on that. Maybe I can actually remember what it was about.
Robots and shit.
I remember it was robots, but like
Yeah.
I don't remember anything else that happened in those episodes. So
One of my friends referred to it as Gay Gundam.
Gay
Okay.
Gundam? I mean, have you
Yeah.
seen
Are the
Gundam
characters
Wing?
gay?
Do you see all the pretty boys? All of them with all the angst going on? How is that not already gay?
He may have been projecting. He may have been project. I don't want to put any of that. I don't want to imply anything.
Did he
but
come out?
He might have
eventually,
been
or something like that,
projecting.
or
No.
no?
No. At least I don't think so. I haven't
Because
seen
I
him since
remember
fucking grade school.
Century Zero, and I actually, well, the romance was kind of cut in stock. It was there, and I remember it being pretty decent. So, that said, I think we've all said what we've all said basically everything we can say on this. 2 good episodes. A lot of fun to be had here. Can't wait for My Hero Academia, but that's coming up in 2 weeks from now. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone with this.
The 7th, I believe. 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, 29th's coming up soon, man.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And then-
My
and then
birthday's
I'm in
coming
my
up.
last year of my 20s.
Oh, God, that scares me.
Oh, dang.
It's 5 years away from me.
I'm trying to look at my 30s as an extended 20s. That's how I'm trying to rationalize it.
Yeah.
Look, I know I just came home
30s
from
I-
vacation, but
40
I'm
when I-
still on
the 40s
vacation.
when I need to start worrying.
I know work starts tomorrow.
The 40s is when I need to start worrying.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to turn 30.
I don't.
That's
I'm
that's why
I'm
I've
gonna
started
rationalize
slowly
it as
poisoning
all-
myself.
I'm rationalizing as all the 20-year-olds on TV are played by 30-year-olds. So I've got another 10 years.
You've got a point.
Oh man.
That's how I'm justifying
I mean,
it
when
to
you think about it, I
myself.
think Robert Downey Jr. is like 50 years old, isn't he? The man still
Yeah.
looks fantastic and is still Tony fucking Stark. So I mean,
Well, he's not going to be Tony Stark for much longer.
yeah, but still, I mean,
If
Probably not.
if he's Tony Stark after the next Avengers,
oh, he's dead.
there's going to be something wrong.
Oh, I get it. I guarantee
I mean,
you.
they're all probably gonna. All the originals are probably gonna bow
Yeah,
out by then,
I
aren't
guarantee
they?
you, either him or Cap are dead at the end of the next Avengers,
Or both.
or
Or
both.
both.
They're gonna they're gonna like make out in an explosion, and they're both gonna go out that way.
that ship wholeheartedly.
They're gonna confess their love for each other. There, I've gotten this video 1 million views on Tumblr.
Oh God, I don't want 1 million views on Tumblr. All right,
You do want 1 million views on Tumblr. You
Small
do,
loan
trust
of a
me.
million views. Yeah.
from
wouldn't want that.
Tumblr.
All right, folks. Well, I think that's everything here for today. Thank you very much for joining us. A shout out to every single one of our lovely patrons and everyone in the Tundra Discord, which I now remember how to say. Anyone else? Final closing thoughts? Going once? Going twice?
Nope.
Land of the Lustrous, more like rock booty. I don't know.
So,
I thought I could come up with
Going out
something
on
and I
that.
couldn't.
Thank you very much for joining us. Catch you all on the flip side.
Bye bye.
See ya.